I love a sunburnt country. Well, at the beginning of the show, David, you gave us that lovely word, saudade.
Saudade, that's right.
Saudade, which, you know, which had that lovely emotional content. And you were saying there were other words that don't have a direct English translation, but do you have a few more?
There are an absolute welter of wonderful words in other languages for which there is no English equivalent. And I'm very keen to import a few. And one is ponte, P-O-N-T-E, which is an Italian word, and it means bridge. We have the word bridge in English, but we don't have the other meaning of bridge in Italian, and that is a day that you take off between holidays to essentially extend your holiday.
So, for example,
yes,
if you happen to be a Victorian and you took yesterday off, you could have had a very long weekend to include today.
Yes, and those Victorians took a ponte, possibly, without even realising it. Not that we encourage malingering on this show.
So is that ponte with an I or with an E?
P-O-N-T-E. Now, I reckon that one might catch on because not only does it chime in with the Australian lifestyle, it's also easy to pronounce. Unlike prozvonit, which is a Czech word from the Czech Republic, and it is a verb to phone someone on a mobile and let it ring only once. So that person can then phone you back so that you can save on charges.
Well, look, I think the idea is going to catch on. I mean, we could call it a prosvo. I'll just give them a quick prosvo.
And the other is wantok, W-A-N-T-O-K, which is from Pidgin, Papuan Tok Pidgin, and it means one language, literally, but it's essentially someone who shares your language. If you share a language with someone, you also share this whole nuanced and intricate level of obligations with that person too.
Great words. Well, I think some of them will catch on.
Yeah, I hope so.
Thank you, David. So let's look at these scores, and absolutely level pegging at the moment. Nick and James both on 18 as we head into our next games for tonight. And the next letters, James, are yours.
Thank you. Could I have a vowel, please?
Thank you. E.
And another one, please.
Another E.
And another one, thanks.
O.
And a consonant.
T.
Another consonant, please.
D.
Another consonant.
R.
And another consonant.
P.
A vowel.
E.
And a final consonant, please.
And last letter Z.
Time starts now. Well, I can't imagine that Z at the end would have been a pleasure, James, but what did you make of the rest of it?
It didn't help much at all, no. I went 6 letters, thanks.
6 for you, Nick.
I have 6 as well.
Let's hear yours.
Deeper.
And yours, James?
Deeper, of course.
Okay. Would you verify, please, that you have both gone deeper? You're happy, David?
Yeah, egg beaters required. Deep water, good 6. No, it wasn't particularly wondrous mix, this one, but I took the Z out of it and played with the other 8 and found deportee. Someone who has been deported. So there is an 8 there.
Wow, great find, David. Well done.
Thanks.
But good stuff for Nick and James. 6 points. Well, there's been no splitting the scores right since the start of this show. Nick and James, neck and neck. So let's see what the next letters will do. Nick.
Lily, can I start with a consonant, please?
Thank you. N.
And another?
T.
And a third?
L.
And a vowel?
I.
Another vowel?
O.
A consonant, please?
G.
A vowel?
A.
A consonant, please?
S.
And we'll finish with another consonant.
And last letter B.
30 seconds. mix, how many?
A risky 7.
Risky 7. Hold it for a moment, James.
A 7 as well.
That sounds a little more definite. Let's have yours first.
Bastion.
And yours, Nick?
I think I misspelt it, but stallion.
Stallion. Well, give us your spelling if you would.
Stalion.
Oh, I think we're short of an L, David, aren't we?
Short of an L, I'm afraid, but it's an appropriate word for a day like today, even if it's misspelt, but takes the points to Bastion. James, good play, good 7. Now, that ing was there, Richard, and, of course, with the day like today, I couldn't resist with stabling as a possible 8.
Perfect reference. Well done, David. So, James, 7 points. As we head into our second numbers game for the night, James, what would you like?
Can I have 4 large and 2 small, thanks, Lily?
4 large and 2 small. This has been quite popular over the past week or so, don't you
Yeah,
think?
we've had a couple of, well, at least 2 heavyweights, 2 or
Yeah.
3 of them.
Yeah. Okay, so our numbers 4, 10, and the 4 large, of course, 25, 100, 75, and 50. And the target number is 782.
Thanks, Lily. Here we go. Well, James, that big brave choice of a heavyweight mix, how did you go?
Just 790. Thanks.
790. Nick?
784.
784, a bit closer, just 2 away. So what did you do?
I started by 75 plus 4 equals 79.
75 plus 4 is 79.
Multiplied by 10 is 790.
By 10 is 790.
100 plus the 50 is 150.
100 plus the 50,
Is
150.
150 divided by 25
Oh, divided by 25
is 6.
6
Taken away from 790,
is
784.
784. Well done.
Very nice bit of work, Nick. Great stuff. Was this a bit of a mean mix?
I think Nick did quite well. I couldn't do much better, so I think this should be a Webby.
Okay, well, if you're watching at home and you think you can get to 782 with those numbers, then head to the website and give us your solution. Lily would love to see it. But well done to Nick. He scored 7 points. So once again, as we go into this next break, the scores are equal. Nick and James, 31 each. Another break, of course, means another word mix for you, and it is, this time, cult poet. With the clue, I am just one. Look for the 7 others. See you after this.